Hi everyone, my name is Victoria Marita, and I work closely with the youth in educational and after-school settings. And through my experiences, I have seen how important it is for students to feel safe, supported, and accepted in order to truly learn and grow. However, for many LGBTQIA youth, that is not always their reality or lived experience. And research shows that those students are more likely to feel unsafe in schools and to experience bullying and a lack of access to supportive resources and affirming environments. When students don't feel that sense of belonging, it directly impacts their confidence, participation, and their learning overall. So the problem is that the LGBTQIA plus youth often they don't have access to consistent affirming resources and environments, and this will negatively affect their abilities to fully engage and to succeed in educational spaces. And affirming is a key word here. So behaviorism. With behaviorism, it is a learning theory that focuses on observable behavior and how it is shaped by interactions with the environment. So it's based on the idea that learning occurs through conditioning, where behaviors are influenced by stimulus response patterns and then strengthened through reinforcement. And then one concept in behaviorism is positive reinforcement, which is great for educational settings, but it increases the chance that a behavior will happen again when it is followed by a reward or a rewarded outcome. So behaviorism also discusses how important it is to have consistent responses and consequences. And this will help in this case because students understand which behaviors are expected and accepted. And this means that when environments are intentionally structured with clear expectations and with the consistent reinforcement, then good behaviors such as respect, inclusion, and participation that can be learned and sustained over time, which is the overall goal. So my proposed solution is to implement affirming support for those LGBTQIA plus youth within the educational spaces that focuses on creating consistent and inclusive and supportive environments for them. And this would look like a lot of staff training on inclusive practices, especially language, visible safe space resources, and set up opportunities for student support, such as check-ins. It's as easy as check-ins or using peer groups. So most importantly, it would establish clear expectations for respectful and inclusive behavior across the entire environment. Behaviorism is an approach that is intentionally designed around the stimulus and response and positive reinforcement. So when students and staff demonstrate the inclusive behaviors like using respectful language, supporting peers, creating that welcoming environment, those behaviors are consistently recognized and reinforced. The harmful behaviors like bullying or exclusion are addressed immediately in the moment and consistently help students understand that those behaviors are unacceptable. With time, this repeated reinforcement helps condition the culture that we are trying to cultivate, and it would be a place of respect and belonging where positive behaviors become the norm. And then this creates an environment where the LGBTQIA plus youth feel safer, more supported, and more willing to engage with their own learning. So the area of need to successfully implement this type of initiative, there are many resources that are needed, and this includes intense staff training materials, inclusive educational resources, and support from the school or leadership. So I think administrative support will be key here. Collaboration with community organizations and advocates would help provide guidance to ensure that the support offered is meaningful and effective. And these resources are important because consistency is key with behaviorism. And without proper support, the initiative wouldn't be as impactful. So, my pitch now, at this time, I am asking for your support in helping bring this initiative to life. This could include providing more resources, supporting the training efforts, or partnering to expand access to affirming support for these youth. By supporting this work, you will be helping create environments where all students feel seen, valued, capable, and especially confident. So thank you very much for your time, your support, and your commitment to making a difference. Bye.